quick stop here to use the facilities here in Wyoming. It's Wednesday. Nobody here. Place to myself. And I've run into a first. Look at all these cherries all over the ground. I was like, should I pick up a bag full? Look at this. So I asked Google about poisonous cherries. Supposedly there are none, but some can be very sour. Does anybody know about these cherries? And some need cooked. These are beautiful. Well, I tasted one and it's very sour and it's hard. So we're not going to go cherry picking today. But we are headed down the road. We're going to do about, I don't know, close to 500 miles today. We should be in Lincoln, Nebraska tonight. Hope you'll join me. Linda here, Serena and Simple Life. Wyoming's wildlife, worth the watching. Platte River has two forks, both originate in the high Colorado Rockies. This is the North Fork of the Platte. Beautiful back here. Lots to learn. North Platte River. Not gonna take the time like I should because I've got miles and miles and miles to go today. I'll probably be driving till 10 o'clock tonight just to avoid the heat. I think it's gonna be around 85 degrees at 9 o'clock. This might be a first where I turn the air conditioning on for a while. Depends upon how noisy it sounds and where I'm at, because I can't stand vehicles that just run. I'm really over it. Pretty little town here in Wyoming. I'm digging it. Thrifties. Pump number 7. Good number. Biblical. $2.95 when you pay cash. There we have it. I thought I was going to go for 50. Got to go back inside and get my change. Oh, I just ate an avocado and some chips. If I hadn't done that, I would go patronize Taco John's. $1 beef and potato taco. Small town USA, love it. I'm driving the very flat country right now of Nebraska, though very beautiful. Beautiful farms, daisies, trains going by, puffy clouds, clear, beautiful day. Cornfields. I have only done like 170 miles. I have over 300 to do yet today on this power trip back to Kentucky to see the first almost full week of my build of the cabin. I stopped twice, once to get gas. Also, Walmart was across the way and I needed propane, so I got 4 cans of propane, just, I don't know, to have enough till I'm stationary, or just to feel secure with propane. I don't know. It's cheaper than butane. Just driving, listening to the radio a little bit. That's a first. almost 3 years, and I have not listened to the radio. There was times I listened to CDs when I was in the Acura, but I don't have a CD player now, so I listen to some YouTube or just total silence, and I do a lot of thinking and praying, and came up with 3 F words today that I may, I don't know, make into a plaque for myself. Forgiven, forward, and future. I wrote that down. I have little scraps of paper that I keep in my little, I don't know, flip out thing here in the vehicle. It's a little flip out where I keep my cards. Sometimes, you know, when you're driving long distances, you go through your past and hoping for different things for the future. So today my 3 words are forgiven, which is huge, because we ask God for forgiveness and He forgives us, and we need to forgive ourselves too, not continue to beat ourselves up, which I can easily do. And then forward, meaning not to look back. Not to look back, just forward. Whatever that forward is, and that forward becomes the future. Alright, keep driving, I'll show you a little bit more. Went from Wyoming now into Nebraska. And then I will be hitting Missouri. Probably I'll be in, I don't know, St. Louis, I think, tomorrow night. And then I'll be in Kentucky on Friday. There's a train. Sorry about the dirty window. I do clean it at the when I get gas, but it doesn't last very long. Just want to show you, I pulled off and I'm driving along the side here, which I probably shouldn't be doing, but I am, of these beautiful, beautiful, are these like Black Eyed Susans or something? I think they're my favorite field flower. Put in the comments, what do you like as far as a wildflower? I'm just in awe of these. I just think they're beautiful. And I'm actually going to take a couple pictures. I was in Nebraska 2 years ago. It was one of the beginning states that I was doing after I left my job in Utah, and I was headed up to Acadia National Park in Maine. And I have passed a couple things that I had visited. Scotts Bluff National Monument. I also went to a beautiful botanical gardens. I should put those links in the description if I can remember. But they are in the playlist. And, yeah, it's just fun to be driving through again and say, I've been there and I've been there. And yeah, it's just like it makes the memory come back and solidifies it. Beautiful. I pulled off again. Now we have a beautiful mix going on. Purple, yellow, white. Nothing boring about this trip. Just so in the moment right now. Farms over here. So I can look at fields of flowers and farms. Love how the landscape changes. This is right outside of Oshkosh, Nebraska. A beautiful windmill there. I'll take a picture. Ash Hollow Estate Historical Park sign back there. Cool. One of my favorite things to see and curiosity. A home out in the middle of a field area. Who lives there? What do they do? Maybe they're just managing the farm here. The trees to cover them for some shade. Pretty picture across the way. Love the breeze. It's about 90 right now. Just pulled off to show you that beautiful home right there. Oh my gosh. I gotta listen to traffic, which I don't mind that. They're spraying their lawn. And then here is zoomed by, so I stopped for a minute. I have passed so many beautiful farms. It just got me thinking about how we take our daily food for granted. And the miles and miles and miles of cornfields. And all these hard-working farmers. And things, you know, these drives, things that back in the day you might have found boring, you know, long stretches of farmland, or I don't know, watching the birds, those kinds of things, you know, it's just like, wow. This just slows up time, and this has just been like a gratitude drive. Just a day of reflection and beauty. Go Nebraska. I'm so happy to be back here a second time, because the first time I was on, you know, a mission to see a few landmarks and different things. And now it's just a long drive. Look at this. Beautiful. Sitting on the console here in Happy Haven because it's too windy outside. Nebraska rest area. I'm still another 250 miles from where I want to be tonight. And I decided I hate throwing food out. So I'm thinking this is my last day for spinach. I pulled out stuff that looked funky. I'm going to do up a little spinach, and the mushrooms aren't looking too good. You know, like, I don't know. There's one good one. We'll put that one in. I don't know. I'm going to go through these and see if I can't find a few mushrooms. Chicken and spinach dinner. I don't know if I'll sit here and eat it, or if I'll just eat it on down the road. It's only going to take like 5 minutes to eat. It's almost 7 o'clock, although now we're going to be on Central Time, so I gain an hour. That's good. Or I move ahead an hour, I should say. And that's good because of the hot weather. It's not going to really cool down till about midnight. All right, I'll show you the finished. And I am prepared for tonight. I'm going to stop and get some ice at Love's. Just fill up a couple cups. I've got my cooling towel. I've got my fan. It's a USB, so I can run it. And I might even run the air conditioner. I'm not sure. I'll show you outside here in a minute. It's beautiful. Almost done. I love the way spinach cooks down. I pulled off the stems on most of this spinach. Do you do that? I'm thinking it's a little harder to digest. And of course, you know, with age, you can't digest like you used to. Oh darn, we can't eat rocks anymore. But that's cooked down nice. I salvaged a lot of the mushrooms. Stomach will let me know later whether that was okay or not. So now we add some chicken. I got this at Winco. I had to use my little can opener, my handy dandy. Yeah, so that's it. Just I don't know, just like a healthy little protein meal here, and then I'll get on down the road and drive some more. It's actually like 10 degrees cooler here, and I'm so tempted to stay and make up the miles tomorrow, but that would mean a lot of miles, and I want to only have a couple hundred to do on Friday before I get to the builders. All right, let me show you outside here in a minute. Little walking path down there. I like the way the picnic tables are spread out too. There's a couple way down below here. Access area back there. Nice walking, beautiful grounds here. A couple picnic tables close by, but then there's some further out. They all have their own trash cans. So pretty. Haven over there. Now this is the front. Beautiful, beautiful freedom there. She's still crying. At least when I'm doing this video, she is. Nebraska, the good life. I have a friend who moved from Pennsylvania to Nebraska, and I haven't seen her in, I don't know, 20 years. She actually supported me on this journey. Attractions ahead. Gave me some beautiful gifts. Thanks, Jody, if you're watching. Would love to see you again someday. So there you have it. I'm gonna eat up my little chicken spinach and mushroom and on down the road. Parking spaces between the trucks and the cars is very close. Trucker friends weigh in. How's come engines are left running if it's not too hot or cold out, if they don't have a freezer? Is it just to use the AC instead of windows? I don't know. I used to be okay with it, but now it's not a lullaby anymore. The meal sure did shrink. I haven't taken a bite yet. Cleaned up the dishes, did the little outside show for you. Andy's like, all right, anytime now. Continue to power up my phone. Like I said, I may stop for ice and I dump it in this container and I put, or that pot, and I put it up front, and then I continue to soak the towel through the night. All right, I better head on down the road in a minute. I rode in here probably around 11 last night. I was parked right near where that car is now. I moved to the corner this morning just to do my coffee and make my bedding. Fold it all up, put it away. I like this, the big blue river. I like this big print. Feels like it sinks in my brain a little bit better. We are 20 miles east of Lincoln, Nebraska. Look how cute. Guard you from the sun. And which is the capital. I did, I think, 497 miles yesterday. I've got about the same to do today. I'm gonna leave it at like 200 for Friday to get to Cedar Creek Builders. So excited. Standing Bear and the Ponca Tribe. I don't know that I've ever seen boards this big. I really like it. It's like so easy to read and it's not overwhelming. Sun is really coming out bright now. Guess we need to go this way, back it up. So with that, going to leave you, and I will maybe do another show here of headed to Kentucky. I'm not sure. Blessings in your day and joy in the journey. Of course, one more thing. And I don't plan the one more thing, just so you know. You might think I do, but I really don't. This is how my brain goes. I decided I wanted to cut up a cantaloupe before I leave. So I'm coming back here to this little, let me show you around the corner here. I have my own personal can there. Look at the woods here. I love the backdrop. I'm gonna put my cabin right here. And then I'll have my shaded picnic area. Only thing I need is someone who likes to paint. I've painted in my life, but boy do I make a mess. It gets everywhere but the walls, including my hair and my body. Look at this. I mean, great idea, but could we say we need a little maintenance? Look how cute to look out that way. Anyways, here it is. Simple enough. Cantaloupe, I don't know. It has some black spots now. I don't know if that means it's getting bad. We'll see, I guess, when we cut it open. Right there, not too good. I'm gonna put it in a bowl to eat for breakfast. This will be my knife to cut it with. I use a knife 4 times this size when I was in Sticks and Bricks. I'll scoop out the seeds. This is the thing I'll just put everything on and roll it all up. Stuff to clean my knife and spoon with afterwards, and sip coffee while I'm doing it. There you have it. Through the window. Later. Tasty. Just had to show you. I guess my body will let me know later if it's too ripe. Yum. There's the mess. Easy enough to just wrap it all up. There's the bag of chunked up, overripe cantaloupe. It was a little on the warm side too, and it's really overripe. But I'm back to that hate to throw anything out. So I ate slivers from the bottom here while I was cutting, and a few chunks. I saved myself a plastic bag and a bowl. I didn't have to clean, now I don't have to clean up a bowl. Yay!